Tomy Enterprise, and I am attempting to fill in the gaps with this here Vallejo plastic putty. Now, there's been a few people do videos of this online, and I thought I'd do one of my own because basically I am not a professional modeler or builder of any kind. I have built a few starships in my time, but obviously nothing like this. so what I'm doing right now, and I have done just a little bit of this aside, is to try and fill in the gaps, because this model, although in pretty good shape, you know, there's not much wrong with it. You know, there's no obvious degradation of paint and decal. The lighting pretty solid. My amber light of the navigational deflector is a bit more lemony yellow than perhaps amber, but it's one of those things I'll live with it. I guess, well, we all know the pain of trying to send this back. So, I just thought that for those who are considering doing this, but are a bit trepidous, because it's like, you know, obviously it's like, do I want to get the paintwork, you know, mashed? It might be a bit, yeah, of a thing. However, it's pretty simple, because basically you got this thing. It's got a nice sharp point to dig into the grooves where it needs to go. And all you need is a bit of a damp cloth. And essentially, let's do it this side. So what we're doing is, very carefully, just mind how you go. Just want to squeeze that gently. And it's okay if you get a little bit here and there, because this is like grouting tiles in your bathroom, basically. Brush it upwards, away from the windows. What you're doing is smoothing it into the gap there. You see what I mean? It's okay if you get it on the rim here, because we're going to clean that off. So just get it nice and even. I may have put a bit too much on this, but there we go. I'll spread a bit more on his side. Okay, and you know, you've got a bit of time before this stuff dries, so don't feel like, you know, you have to do this instantly. And then with a damp cloth, you just get the excess. Keep going until you're satisfied. But yeah, just want to make sure that you clean off the excess. That's the important part. Filling this in a little bit because there's still a touch of a light leak left. That's easy enough done. Working it in, making sure to try to avoid the decals. It's okay if you get this stuff on them briefly, just as long as you make sure that you clean it off afterwards. And when I say it's okay, I mean, it's like, don't panic. I don't just mean like be nonchalant, obviously. I mean, you know, just don't panic about it. Do something about it, but don't panic. And that's basically how it goes. And from what I've seen online, is this tends to plug the leak pretty well. So I think what I'll do is I'll turn the lights off and we'll boot her up. Hang on. So we'll wait for this to finish doing its sequence. Yeah. Deflector's up, so let's put her into impulse mode. Are we flashing? Yes, we are. Oh yeah, that's actually much better, because there used to be a bit of light leakage around here, and a bit in here too. That's actually not too bad, because yeah, you could see it coming out of the sides there. And actually, let me just see around the sides here. Oh yeah, because I've only done the upper bit on the, I haven't really done the lower part of the rim yet. So, job well done, I should think. So yes, the Vallejo plastic putty. You get this from Amazon, really super cheap. And a damp cloth. And obviously, just mind how you go and do your best to just make sure that you clean off any of the excess that might accumulate. I hope this video is useful. I hope this inspires you. If you're sitting there looking at your Enterprise model, you know, looking at those light leaks, thinking like, it's like, I would like to do something about it, but I'm just not sure. Hopefully this will give you the confidence to say, look, give it a go. Just go carefully. You'll be all right. You know, that's the way to do it. And yeah, just whatever you do, try not to get too much excess on the windows. It's not impossible to clean them off, but it is a bit difficult because they are recessed inside the metal. And I think there is a bit of like a plastic covering on them. And if you get that covered in this stuff, it's not easy to get it all out. So I think there's one window I've got back here with basically where I discovered I managed to clean most of it off. There's like a tiny bit left. It's so microscopic. You literally need a loop to be able to see it with. So it's like, I can live with that. But yes, I've been very careful of all the lights since. So, a few final words about sorting out light leaks on your Tomy Enterprise. This was, for the most part, pretty painless for someone who's not a model builder, so it's not something I'm used to doing. I have built Starship models as a kid, but all of them were basically a hatchet job. But this is looking pretty good. I've sorted out some of the major light leaks along the rim, and that really didn't take me that long to do. I mean, I think I spent about half an hour total on this, and I've gone around a few areas like 2 or 3 times. The most egregious one is perhaps this side with the port marker along the bottom here. It was really quite obvious, but as you can see, I mean, that is actually flashing, but well, kind of hard to see in this light. But yes, you can see now that there's a little bit left over, but I'm not overly concerned about that. I think I can live with it. And so if you have one of these and those light leaks are driving you crazy, I would say give the plastic putty a try. It's pretty easy to deal with, you know, and as you saw, you basically apply it, rub it in with your fingers, so really get it into the crack there, and then, you know, you've got a fair amount of time to be able to remove it. And in fact, I even did a little bit over the decal, so I actually went over the text here. I can't really zoom in, I'm afraid, on my iPhone. So yeah, and I was able to wipe that off. So so basically, if you're careful, you can actually even get into the text too, but just obviously go carefully. That is the main takeaway from this. Is obviously it's I don't know that this necessarily voids the warranty. I'm in Canada, so the way I see it is, if this thing breaks, I'm not sending it back. it's just I'm stuck with it. You know, it'll just be a magnificent model that has some flaws. So hopefully it will never break, but we'll see. And always remember that famous Star Trek phrase, never give up, never surrender.